Hello and welcome to this episode of I Don't Know Jack About Parenting, where today I'm going to be talking about the first day of summer.
So the big question is this: how are parents like us, who don't have a manual, who are doing the best we can, who feel as though we aren't enough, how are we going to raise healthy, happy children who we are proud of and still keep our sanity in that process? That's the question, and this podcast will give you the answers. My name is Ryan Roy, and welcome to I Don't Know Jack About Parenting, a podcast for parents who are being real with themselves.
Hey, welcome back to this episode of I Don't Know Jack About Parenting, where today I'm going to be talking about the first day of summer. So, I just was on Facebook as I'm getting into my work day. My son's upstairs. He kind of has a mini plan. We have a plan. I have a fairly short work day where I can take care of some stuff. Then he and I can go out and do some things. So I wake up this morning, and my wife is usually up before me. As she's walking out the door and she's taking the baby, she goes, "Hey, I just want you to know there's some worksheets on the table." And if you guys remember, just an episode or two ago, I had mentioned that I have fun activities for my son to be doing during summer so that he can actually enjoy his summer but still learn without even knowing. So I said, I saw the worksheets. I said, he hasn't really been on vacation yet. This is like he walks into school every day and he has a stack of worksheets. Like, let him enjoy his summer. And she's like, well, he's got a lot of stuff to do, and we just got to do a couple sheets a day, and he'll be fine. I was like, that's called school. And here's the funny thing. My wife always complains that they make it boring, that it's not fun to learn at school. All they ever do is worksheets. It's not any fun, but yet it's what we default to, right? That's what they give. That's what we've seen. That's what we were brought up with. So, you know what? All else fails, let's give the kids some worksheets. And he could do some worksheets, even though he's going to resist, hate it, feel like he's in school. And I'm the one who's home with him, right? I don't want him resenting dad. I don't be like, why? Like, I'm on summer vacation. Why is it that I'm doing schoolwork on summer vacation? They call it vacation for a reason. We're going on vacation next week. I'm not going to be giving my wife, say, oh, here's a stack of stuff from work on vacation. She wouldn't appreciate that. So why is it? And look, I look at things differently. I know she would not be taking work with her on vacation. So why is it on his vacation that he needs to bring work? Like, how many of you have ever gone on vacation and forgotten everything to do at work? It doesn't happen. And kids are no different. He's not going to forget how to read over the summer. He's not going to forget how to do simple math. He's not going to forget how to speak in Spanish. He needs his rest. His brain needs time to rest. He needs time to play. He needs time to learn how to make some money in his business that he's going to run. He needs time to just be quiet with himself, and in that boredom figure out how he can occupy himself. I have all kinds of stuff. I got some binoculars. I got some tweezers. We got a little planetarium kind of thing, an atrium that he could go and put some bugs in. He get some ants. We could make an ant farm, and he can practically see how life works. It was so funny just yesterday. His brother, as he's bringing on more and more words and recognizing more and more things, we're outside and he goes, ant, and he's pointing towards the ground, and I was like, that is an ant, let's check it out. And I took a little video of him pointing to the ant and him getting all excited that he spotted an ant and wanting to pick up the ant. It just happened to be a big red ant, so didn't want to do that. But kids just love to explore. Right now he's upstairs. I hear him bouncing around. I did ask him to do 2 other worksheets so that mom can, we could satisfy that craving. But as I said to you guys, it wasn't even, he was out of school, and I said, listen, we're going to learn our times tables this summer. You're going to go into the 3rd grade, and you're going to be prepared mathematically with that in hand. And I'm not going to, it's going to be like doing our spelling words. We're going to do 1 set a week. I said, but today I think you could handle 3 sets. And you're going to learn them all today. He's like, what, Dad? I just started vacation. And I said, we're going to do the 0 times tables. And he's like, what? And I said, they're simple. Anything times 0 equals 0. So I start giving him weird random numbers, and he starts laughing. 0, 0. I guess the number 0. And then we do the 1 times tables. I say anything times 1 is itself. And I start, what is 362,000 times 1? 362,000? Exactly. And then I said, now I'm going to throw you off. I said, what's 10 times 1 times 0? It's like 10. I said, no, it's 0 because it's times 0. As soon as the 0 is in there, everything's 0 again. He's like, oh. I said, so you just learned those. What are your 10s times tables? What's 10 times 10? He's like, it's easy, 100. I said, okay, what's 10 times 5? He's like, 50. I said, you just learned all 3 of them. You know your times tables. Now we need to practice the ones in between. But because you got this one covered, I'm going to give you a few days before we go into the 2s and the 3s and the 4s. 5s are easy again. And he was just like, that's it? I was like, you're going to know this probably within a couple weeks because we're just going to mess around and do it. Are we cool with that? And he's like, yeah. Then he started throwing some at me. He's like, what's 6 times 4 times 3 times 0? I was like, oh, man. I said, well, oh no, 6 times 4 is 24 times 3 is 72 times, I think it's 0. He's like, yeah. I was like, awesome, dog. So anyway, it's just fun, him testing me looking for the calculation, him going, why is he doing all this math in his head when he could just know it's times 0 is 0. So the first day of summer, my wife has him doing worksheets. I have him doing math problems, and then I look on Facebook and somebody in his school has a Facebook page, and there's 500 some of us parents in there, and somebody's like, it's the first day of summer, what are you guys doing? I have the day off, we're gonna go to downtown Atlanta. And somebody I know pretty closely is like, we're going fishing. And I laugh because it's a mom, and then someone was like, oh, that's great. She's like, yeah, not my idea. But she's going fishing with her son, which is pretty awesome. So the first day, I find it a little bit comical. It's first thing in the morning. He's going to bang out his worksheets. I'm going to take care of some work. I'm going to take care of a couple clients. Look, I don't know jack about parenting. I just know that if I don't make this summer vacation at some point fun, and I think I'm going to pack some stuff for my wife. I'm going to pack her laptop and put it in my backpack when we go. And I'm going to say, hey, here's your laptop. Do some work. She's like, I'm not doing any work. I'm on vacation. I said, but he's got to do worksheets every day. He's on vacation. And I hope there's a little light bulb moment there. And I doubt there's going to be one. It's probably going to be more of the fact that, yeah, but he's got, he's not going to remember. I'm like, are you going to forget everything at work? No. So allow him his downtime. And I know her defense is going to be he's going to have 60 days. But to my defense, I already have a plan to stimulate his brain in multiple ways that he's just going to have fun. So go have fun with your kids in this summer vacation as it starts. And fun doesn't mean going to Disney World. Fun does not mean having a beach house for the summer. The fun is just allowing them to explore different things that they want to explore. Again, just last night, he's into Pokemon cards. I know nothing about Pokemon cards, but he and I watched a 20-minute video on how to play the game. We read the instructions. We started playing a game. It's a little bit complicated. But for me, anyway, it's a completely new game. And we're going to learn how to play Pokemon cards. He has to read directions, right? He has to follow directions. There's strategy. There's math, because one guy destroys another guy, but if you have 40 power and it's a guy who has 110 and you hit him with 40 power, he now has 70. He's got to do the math. He's got to retain the math. Sometimes it says you have double power, so that's 80, still hitting a guy with 110. Now he's only got 30. He's doing all of this math in his head while he's playing the game. Why do I have to sit there and give him a worksheet about that when he's willing to do it in a game that he wants to play, which is fun? Same thing. I'm going to teach him some cards this summer. We're going on a couple vacations. We're going to bring a deck of cards. We're going to have some dominoes. We're going to have things that make him think. We started playing chess again just 2 nights ago. We've played about 6 games so far, and he's getting frustrated because he beat me the first one, but now I've beat him the last 5. But each time he makes a move, and it's an incorrect move or a move that he could have made another move, I show him the strategy. I said, look at what you just did. What'd you just do? And he'll look and he'll go, oh, you're going to take my guy. I am. And there's no defense here. I corner him with his king. But he's thinking. He's critical thinking. We're having fun. We're playing a game. We're laughing. He wanted to take his 2 pawns and make a whole other guy and put it on his knight. And he's like, this guy can do this move and he can destroy anyone. And I said, okay, I got that guy too. But I get to move first. And I like blow up all the pieces and I corner his king. And I say, now where are you going to go? And we just laugh. We're having fun. We're being creative. And day 1 of summer vacation was stuck with a stack of worksheets. Can't dream this stuff up. Guys, I don't know jack about parenting, and I just share these journey with you because you're probably going through some of the same things. And I don't like going through this journey alone, right? I enjoy telling the stories. And if they resonate with you at any level, let me know. Reach out to me at bethedadyowishyouhad@gmail.com. Let me know if there's a topic you want me to cover. And if you are interested in the book, which has 40 key lessons to developing your kid for critical thinking and things of that nature, go to bethedadyowishyouhad.com / I think it's book. But if not, just go there and you can access the book on the tab that says free book. So anyway, we'll see you in the next episode. Enjoy your summer vacation, and I'll give you more of the journey as it unfolds.
Do you want to be the dad you wish you had? If so, go get my free book, Be the Dad You Wish You Had, at BeTheDadYouWishYouHad.com. Inside, you'll find my most effective 40 tips to quickly and easily transform yourself into the ideal dad. Go to BeTheDadYouWishYouHad.com now and get it while it's free.